going on, guys? Welcome to a new video. We are out here back at Beck Lake again. It is summertime. We are fishing in kind of weird weather. We've had a lot of storms coming through, a lot of rain, but the last time I was here I did pretty well. If you haven't seen that video, I would check it out. With jigs and wood, and so I see more jigs that will be used today and more wood over here. So I'm definitely going to plan for that. Just going to kind of park myself in the right spot. We've got the trolling motor working today though, so no paddling, so we can actually stay in spot. So that's the game plan for today. As usual, we got the fish finder here for everyone to see, to kind of see what I'm seeing. I think that's super useful. I think it's important to kind of see, kind of what I'm targeting, going after. So definitely seeing some vegetation, weeds and stuff here. So stay tuned. Hopefully we'll catch some. Probably won't post this video if I don't. So if you don't see it, then you know why. So, but here we are. So as with all kayak adventures, I'm expecting hiccups to happen at points, and I'm expecting things to not go to plan, because that's usually just how they work out for me. So, but yeah, we're going to start off with the jig, which is what we did last time. Just toss it into the wood, let it sink, let it just kind of sit there, and then we're just gonna, you're gonna fish it almost just like you would a Ned rig. Just kind of give it some pops, move it around a bit. The last time I was here, I was successful with getting it up in the wood, and that's kind of when they were biting. So conditions were a little bit different, a lot more sun, less cloudy, and just actually when I was at the dock, there were actually fish biting. So, fish are moody. Their wants and needs change. So the game plan today is to just fish structure I can see. Wherever there's structure, there's usually these significant drop-offs. Fish that. If not, try to find submerged grass and then fish that, essentially. So until these weeds grow back, it's going to be a little bit difficult to find them. They tend to sit in that, so I'm hoping the same pattern holds as last time. It's going to cast in there. The water was clear for sure, definitely, so just going to try to make sure. And then we got the trolling motor now though, so we can maneuver a little bit easier. We're going to be able to sit on spots and then kind of go from there. So I can see kind of super shallow, so I'm just going to try to get up into the wood as much as I can, and then as needed pull back out, and then go from there. So the game. Fishing usually never goes the way you want it to go. You tend to get surprised. So I just happened to try the jig on a whim last time, and it turned out pretty well. So hoping that does that again. So I've got a bag of beef jerky here from Costco. It's the Old Trapper, which is delicious, and haven't really eaten much today. Not really trying to eat a lot because I don't want to have to go to the bathroom when I'm on the kayak. So stay tuned. Just going to reposition myself with the trolling motor and then just fish the jig so I can actually see some more submerged wood. I'm just going to kind of work my way through each and all of this. And you can see here this lake. You can see some weeds and grass beginning to form there. So I'm just going to kind of fish parallel to the shore, which is, usually solid plan for most people. And then just kind of go from there. So you can see the weather isn't too looking too friendly today, but you can see this tree kind of extends all the way out here, so we're just going to fish the jig slow. Normally I'd start off with like a search bait, spinner bait, chatterbait. It's windier being on the main area there, but I am not going to do that because the water clarity is just so bad, and every time I've tried to start with that, I've ended up with a jig or something just to kind of get into cover. So that's the game plan right now. We'll see if we can get anything bigger than a pound bass, which is essentially what we got last time. So forgot the scale, but now we've got the scale. So if I do catch a fish over a pound, we will have numeric proof. So just going to fish the wood. Try not to get hung up. Black and blue jig. I've got a Z-Man craw in there, so it's going to stand up almost like a Ned rig would, which, I mean, it's just bulkier. Glides through the grass a little bit easier in the wood, so may go to the Ned rig today. I don't think so though, but you know, just to try to get some action. I think the last time I started catching fish around 6, 7 o'clock. I think I came out late, and then I had trolling motor issues, so it took a while, but I can show you the spots that I hit last time. They're not going to change. They're still going to have wood there. They're still going to be there. So, but yeah, just going to try to be patient. Try to not do casts like that, not to scare the fish I'm targeting, but you know, it is what it is. If I don't get hit on the jig or anything like that, I'm probably just going to throw some search baits. I've got some crankbaits I want to try, chatterbait. I forgot the brand new chatterbaits in the car, which is super hilarious because I lost a bunch on a previous fishing trip, and then I was really mad about that. Video I didn't catch anything, so not only did I lose 2 chatterbaits, didn't catch any fish, so it was a net negative on all fronts. Nothing to report back on, so it is what it is. But what I'm planning to do is trying to give myself some distance between myself and the wood here, so kind of cast further, then walk it back, just so I'm not sitting on top of them and then scaring them if they're there. But this lake is really structureless on the bottom. Usually there's more weeds and grass, but they do a good job of killing it. So every time I come out here, I mean, the first few moments that you're fishing, or I mean, it could be the first few hours you're fishing, you're just trying to find them. Once you can put a pattern together, usually you get a little bit, it's a little bit more fun that way. So, you know, just super close and just right on top. I'm gonna back up a little bit so I don't hit this log. And I've got the trolling motor. I would turn around, but I get motion sickness every time I do. Just slightly backwards, so it's pulling me, because you can't do like a reverse on here with the auto boat. So I've got it, the handle you would normally turn, which normally faces towards the person in the driver of the kayak. I've got, whoops, that was a bad. There we go. I've got pointed facing away from me, so it's gonna pull me, which is how trolling motors are intended. But I wanted deck space, so that's why I decided to mount it on the transit on the back. And that's on the Kakuzulu too, so decent. Yeah, so far nothing really. And then if I ever need to adjust, I'll just rotate it back around and just a little propulsion forward. Yeah, I have a feeling they're not going to be in this wood today. So maybe a different pattern, or maybe just not shallow enough. Again, not seeing anything on the fish finder, nothing significant, no fish, no nothing. Got birds flying around. Anytime you see life, that's some sort of benefit. I think we're seeing, well, it's the same patch, but it looks like grass and stuff on the bottom, so let's just try to go a little bit shallower maybe. Maybe the drop off, where this wood is, it's a little bit too intense for these fish. I don't know. But I had such a success with the jig last time, I kind of just want to start with it. It's my preferred way to fish. I like being, you know, using finesse techniques to get into where I need to be. And then you can really feel the fish, I feel like you can really feel the strike. Whenever I'm using like a search, spinnerbait or chatterbait, it's kind of like a thump. It's like an impact rather than like the vibration of them kind of picking up the bait. Sometimes when you're moving it though, they can miss if they don't hone in on the target or the water's murky. And you may miss them, but you can always come back and get them with some sort of bait dedicated to kind of picking apart cover. But yeah, we're just gonna fish this and hopefully a little bit of something. We'll fish slow today. Got my Rise Fuel Country Time Lemonade. Solid, I'm not gonna lie, it's not my favorite energy drink in the world, but I do like the lemonade. The Rise does have a little bit of a weird aftertaste. I'm more of a Ghost guy. Ghost is probably the best, so a little bit of caffeine though. Enjoy yourself when you're on the water. Sometimes you may not catch anything, but yeah, okay. I'm gonna hit right here and just see what happens. Whoops. So yeah, Z-Man Beaver basically. I forgot the name of it. I just started recently using Z-Man baits, but you can see a lot more grass and stuff here, so they are down there. That would be nice. I'm not gonna lie, when I was here last time, there were a lot more blow-ups on the top water. Not really seeing that today with the storm, cold front coming through, so likely that. So, and the only chatterbait I had left in the box was a green pumpkin one. My black and blue probably would have been, again, always preferred, but sometimes a bait's a bait and all they see is a silhouette or a shadow, so just do whatever you gotta do. So we'll run the chatterbait. There is some grass. I hit something. Just to get some movement, some, you know, pick apart this area a little bit more. Just, you know, parallel the target shore here, so there is a little bit of a drop off, so be a little bit of an interesting angle, but there is grass here, so that's pretty cool. And then you can kind of see. I keep getting caught up on something. What is this? It's probably a log. Get into a better position. Good thing about a kayak is if you get snagged like this, go to the side that you got snagged on and pull from the opposite side, and usually it'll come free just like that. Look at that. Yep, there's that branch and wood I got caught on. Blade is not chattering. This is the Evo Elite. Usually it should function just like a jackhammer, but sometimes, yeah, you'll get hung up like this. I should have did that first. It will get caught on itself, and then you just have to kind of free it up. Jeez. What the heck? Oh man. Okay, so it unclipped itself. Never seen that happen before, but I'm assuming I just clip it back. Okay, easy fix. Transducer on the side here with the switchblade from Yak Attack cell block and switchblade. That's what I use. I don't like, I didn't want to put anything through the hole, make things heavier. And then I've got the battery in the back for the trolling motor and everything. I know most people, if you're a little bit more tech savvy and wire savvy and better with your hands, you can definitely rig all this together so they can function off of a single battery, but I don't do that because I don't know how to. Yeah, see, I want to throw, there's some wood penetrating out there. I think I may do that right now, just because I got a little bit of a better sight of it. So let's get the jig. And usually if I move quick baits, like obviously you can have multiple rod holders, but I'm probably just going to leave these two up front and just kind of alternate. You can put them in put them back the way they should be with the Yak Attack black pack, but when I'm switching back and forth, to reach back and everything and not risk of knocking stuff over, no thank you. So I'm just going to do that. I'm kind of drifting, so I'm going to reverse this. There is a little bit of wind and current kind of blowing past me. I'm kind of out of it right now, but okay. But so far, no luck here. Might be a little bit too shallow. I might need to get more of I think the other side might just have more grass that grows in, so maybe that's why those fish are sitting on those banks and just kind of chilling out there. I haven't really seen anybody catch any fish on this side. It's generally been, I've caught a couple during the summer, last summer, with spinner baits, but that was going through the grass, which makes sense, and it was a stormy day, so. But, yeah, no. Every week I come back, I try to go fishing twice a week, so we do have grass, so that's good. So I hit the spot lock button, let's see what happens. But I mean, that's literally the same spot I hit last time. I saw it blow up over there. There's either a school of bait fish next to me here, or something else. Oh, I saw a bubble. Oops. See, sometimes I get a little too confident with the casting and I pick up little nicks and stuff here, and you get backlashes like that when you don't intend to. But just, yeah, try to hit the outside. See, I don't know why the side scan is doing that. I really don't. I hit something. It seems shallow over here. Okay, so the spot lock is not doing anything that I wanted it to do because I'm getting blown too close to the shore and there's stuff protruding. I don't want to get hit by that. Whoa, man. There we go. I don't know if that's going to recover well. But it is a cloudy day though. Oh, I can't tell if that was a strike or not. Might have been a strike, or so they may not be holding tight to cover yet. Let's try the other side. Just trying places adjacent to the structure. Why having an anchor and stuff like that's important. That was actually a really good cast. I didn't think I was gonna hit my spot. There's something bubbling over there. I don't know what it is though. Might be a turtle. I have this weird thing where I'm attracting turtles like crazy. Let's see if I can spot lock here. But yeah, you can see structureless, so what we're relying on right now is strictly what I can see above the surface. Which again, I'm not against. I prefer that because it just means that you're not as reliant on things when you're fishing, but it can be annoying. When you think you know that's where they should be. And crankbaits, I don't really want to throw them because I mean, you saw the netting and stuff like that, so. But this water just might be straight up too muddy, so. It's, again, like I mentioned before, we're just kind of switching back and forth. Let's go green pumpkin. Chatterbait with the chatter spike, a little bit more of a neutral, bait. But we are going to get some vibration. Maybe it'll attract some fish, they'll check it out. And they'll want to hit it. Keep him out for any action on the water, strikes, things along those lines. There's really only so much you can do while fishing. None of this is anything, revolutionary. You're literally just doing the same thing over and over again. You're literally just trying to get a bait in front of a fish or a fish's attention in order to get them to strike. So, but no. Try not to scare them away, unless you're me. Then for some reason, you make it your goal. See, this spot lock is absolutely not working at all in any way. But yeah. Ooh, I felt something. That wasn't a strike though. I think I hit grass. Yeah, we'll just mess around a little bit. It's windy like this, I may just go to the spinnerbait. I just don't want to get caught up in these nets though. See, there's some plant foliage floating around. Oh, there's something going on here. Sometimes they'll be off the shore, but something like this, okay, yeah, so we're getting some plants and stuff growing, but I'm just going to slow roll the chatterbait. I try to go as slow as I can, just so that we can stay in the strike zone longer. Okay, see, now it's working. Because this wind isn't significant enough to, it's not choppy. It's choppier on the other side, but we are getting more clouds, so there's more cloud cover. The water temp is 80 though, so I don't know. And then we've got whatever this is underneath me. I don't know if that is a school of fish. It's kind of hard to tell. And I also don't know why my side scan is doing that. It's only showing me oh man, it crashed. Okay, I've never had that happen before. What do I have? I'm one. It's my usual. I don't know. See, I'm gonna have to Google that when I come home, because I have no idea why it's doing that. Literally never done it before. I hope nothing's damaged. Oop, felt something. I'm hitting something over there. I cannot tell you why is it doing that? No idea. You can hear the wind running through the lines of my fishing line. It's making that like harmonic sound. Yeah, I don't know. This is weird. I don't think they're in the shallows today. Oh. Seriously? The one fish I catch and then I miss it. Doesn't even feel like a fish. Tiny though. I don't even know where I was aiming. That's wonderful. There's a bunch of stuff. What is happening over here? Something is happening. What am I hitting? I swear I'm hitting something, but I don't know what it is. There's some sort of... I mean, there's some fish here. Water temp is dropping for sure, though. What did I hook? Oh, it might be the matted... Jesus. Maybe too close to shore. Again, what is that? That's a fish. There we go. Finally, just small guy. I missed him, I think, originally. Oof. I know. At least I got one fish. I'm bored, so I'm gonna weigh him. Yeah, literally half a pound, five ounces. That was weird. Oh, I destroyed my bait. Half a pound. Not even a pound bass. Crazy. going on? I keep getting twisted. Alright, I think 820 was sunset. I don't know, we'll see. Feel you chattering. There we go. Alright, I think that was a one and done type of fish. And that's going to be it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching. As you can see, we got into those fish later in the evening, more traditionally when you're supposed to fish. 2 fish, missed the first one, and they're both relatively small. And just a correction on that, a half pound is actually be an 8-ounce fish. That was 5, so it was less than half a pound. So not the greatest catch, but you could see on the fish finder we had some activity in the area while we were catching, which is pretty cool. The structure down there, whatever it was attracting these fish, and they were schooling up to some degree, so it could have been them getting ready to feed or had finally locked into some bait fish. But I like the challenge of trying to catch fish at all hours of the day, inconvenient times, stuff like that, just to kind of get better overall at fishing. But thanks for staying tuned in. Ending sequence is going to start now, and I'll throw in some professional photos I've taken while in the kayak over the time. So see you in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.